This is part 2 of booking an alternate wedding venue. There are some stunning venues out there, but there are a number of considerations that you need to take into account before you book an alternate venue. Number 1, don't assume that the owner is going to be happy for you to have your wedding there. Okay, make sure that from the start of the process you are very clear and transparent about the fact that you intend to hold your wedding ceremony there as well as your reception. And that will give the owner of the property an opportunity at the very outset to be happy to proceed or at that point to decline. The second thing is you need to think about insurance. Make sure that the property is insured. We need public liability. We need to protect our guests if anyone falls, and also all the services that you are bringing onto the premises. So talk to the owner of the property and make sure all of the appropriate insurances are in place to cover you on your big day. The third thing is parking. You don't want another 50 cars suddenly in the street and disgruntled neighbours. So make sure that you have thought through parking and where all those cars are going to go, and you may need to hire parking attendants to direct the traffic. The fourth thing is catering. Make sure that your kitchen is up for catering. Okay, some caterers will want to have a look beforehand to make sure that they have everything that they need, and you may be required to bring in additional items like fridges or cooler rooms, that kind of thing. Now, if that is the case, make sure that you have access to the premises to bring in those trailers and those things, and that you can locate them close to the kitchen for ease of access by the catering staff. The fifth thing is power. You may need to bring in generators. Make sure that there's enough power on the premises to power everything that you need. So it's all the kitchen things, any additional things that come in, PA system for bands, lighting, all of those things. And finally, you need to check that there are no restrictions on noise levels. I actually conducted a wedding at a private residence, and I was monitored before I began to make sure that my sound levels didn't exceed the specific parameters of that area. The other thing is regarding noise, if you're bringing in generators or additional equipment for catering or power, etc., make sure those items are not located close to where your ceremony will be, as they make noise and it will be disruptive of your ceremony. So I hope that helps, and there's some tips to consider if you're hiring an alternate wedding venue.